Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Bad got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for second. And this is a lovely time of the broadcast to head down to our man on the ground, John McCarthy, who's been striding the fairways all week. But what are we in for at Huckleberry Country Club?
Well, Luke, we are in the forest this week. We've got a nice inland course here at Huckleberry Country Club. That being said, there is room if you should miss the fairways. The forest doesn't really creep in like it does on some of the other courses on tour. The fairways tend to pinch in at the landing area quite a bit. Almost always a bunker combined with this pinching in of the fairway. So off the tee, got to be careful. Look out for the fifth hole, par 3 at almost 250 yards from the back tees. It's a monster. Things get more dramatic as you start the back 9 here. We have a big lake that starts to come into play on holes 11 and 12. Lots of different things to worry about on this course, but I think the players out there are going to have some fun with it this week. Let's see what happens.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Gotta make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, it's straight into their face.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
He has this putt to save his par. No, that's too bad. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, just missed. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at a couple over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Now with the honour on a par 5. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Setting up in the first cut here. Getting ready to play their third. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
That gets the job done. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Teeing off here at the 4th. Good shot there, Beamer.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Yeah, well played.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, that was pure.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Go on, get in the hole. Okay, steady now.
Putting for a par here.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, that was mashed. Second shot here on the 6th. chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous sized green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
That's a good-looking shot there. From about 130 yards here, 1 stroke off the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
And there it is. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the 4-iron here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, so close. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Currently at +1 for the day. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Lovely effort, that. Oh, well done. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one needs to kick left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. And choosing the 8-iron here.
All right, bold. I like this play.
That feels like a big play at the right time, Rich.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being 1 shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Yep, tracking well.
Beautiful shot. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That'll sting a bit. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Well, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
That putt ends up just short of the hole.
Scott Hoke, as in choke.
And with that, he's back to even overall. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Luke, that's a swing only a mother could love.
That's disappointing.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Just missing the birdie there.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Going with the 3-iron.
It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
That's frustrating. And this one is for bogey. He finds himself tied for 6th.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Three consecutive bogeys. That's bad momentum.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into a tie for third. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. This one's for bogey. It's on a good line.
And that goes down for a bogey.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Quality shot, that one. 3 over for the day, in a share of 8th position. That's inside the house of opportunity.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
And back to the play, shall we? Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Opting for the 3-iron here. That's a bit out of shape. 3 over for the day. Currently tied for 8th place. Well, this should affect the ball flight.
Well, that one's hit the tree. That's untimely.
And here we are with their fourth.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. Outstanding approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Bogey putt coming up here. Top effort, that.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, in this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot, Luke. If you hit it the right distance, I promise you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
This one's for birdie. Was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Handy effort, that one. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 4-iron here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This would be a great up and down. That is a touch of class. That is very impressive. A great way to close out the day with a little chip in.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Every week we see players with the lead going down the stretch. Some have it and some don't. Sadly, it appeared this player didn't.
For some reason, the situation got to them, didn't it? And the slim lead they took into the final 9, they just couldn't quite hold on. It's a difficult pill to swallow, but a good finish nonetheless.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Major Champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
The approach into the first at TPC South when Rich played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Second shot on the second. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This is their look at birdie.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Currently in first position. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Looking good. Nicely holed. And for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. That should find the surface. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. That's disappointing.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Now leading by 1 shot. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. It's heading for the fairway. Great to have the playoffs on the PGA Tour. Let's be honest, over the last 10 years, they've really grown in stature in the FedEx Cup, Rich. It's such an achievement for any player to make their way into the playoffs because it solidifies their status for next year. But how good is it for a rookie to do it in their first season?
When each and every rookie earns their tour card, the one thing they're looking forward to the most is qualifying for the FedEx Cup playoffs. That is a job well done because that means you've solidified your status on the PGA Tour, you've earned your way, and now you get to go and play for a whole heap of money. That's what they're out here to do. They want to cement their names out here, get comfortable on tour, and be a part of it, get in the mix. And getting into the FedEx Cup playoffs as a rookie, I think that's each and everyone's goal when they first get their tour cards.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Choosing the 9-iron here. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh yeah, what a shot that was. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Going with the 4-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Sitting at 2 under par. Currently in the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. It's just about 3 feet away.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Well played, mate. Sitting at 1 under the card, currently leading. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to the action. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par. And there it is. Now 2 shots up after that one. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. And that one's headed to the drink. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 2.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Now this is important. This for par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with the third shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And now that finds him in first place. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Going with the 3-iron. Sitting at -1,
Currently in the lead.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's return to live play now. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. This one has eyes for the hole.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Opting for the 4-iron here. That's going right. Right into the water on that one. This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Ooh. This next putt for double bogey. Well, a disappointing double bogey for our leader there, but that's provided some wonderful opportunities for the chase pack.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Bit untidy, wasn't it? And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Sitting at 1 over. Currently tied for first place. Time now for the 4th shot.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently has a share of 2nd place. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Going with the 7. Hope they brought their bucket and spade here, Rich.
You can't do that. I was just going to say that.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. They need to get up and down from here. Just one stroke off the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure to make it interesting, is it?
Didn't that look good for a long time?
This putt for par here.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Now, this would be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt. Be the ball, Danny. No. Bit too heavy-handed there. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for a par.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just one off the lead after that hole. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, the chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Opting for the 3-iron here. That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
We'll shoot 73 here if you can hold this. And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
And Henny, no win for this player, but they set a goal and accomplished it by performing better than their rival. They've got to be pleased with taking down Justin Thomas.
Oh, that's right, Luke. This player challenged JT and beat him. That takes a lot of confidence, but also a lot of skill to pull off. Congratulations to them.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.